Hi guys, it's Carissa, and I was tagged to do the Pinterest tag by Katie, and I want to thank you for that because I saw when Christina Subfertile Frugalista, who created the tag, I saw her video and I thought I would love to do that, but I don't know that any of the questions really apply to me. And then when Katie tagged me, I was like, I can do this. I can make this apply. It's gonna apply. In fact, last night I spent a little quality time with Pinterest just to kind of refresh myself because I have been trying, it became a very guilty pleasure for me actually. I've been trying to wean off of it a little bit. Not completely, but just, you know. I will have the questions listed below and I will link Christina and Katie's channels as well. And here we go. Question 1. How many pins do you currently have? As of today, I have 2,190 pins exactly. Number 2. How many boards do you have? I have 29 boards, and for some reason that really bothers me. Now I feel like I have to add a board, so it's a nice round number. Number 3. How many Pinterest followers do you have? I have 304 followers. Number 4. What is the general theme for how you use Pinterest? Is it recipes, crafts, motivation, decor ideas, etc.? Here's a little story for you. I currently use Pinterest as a time killer, to be honest. I use it as a form of entertainment. If I'm bored, if I'm waiting for an appointment in a waiting room for a long time, or if I can't fall asleep at night. My initial use for Pinterest was the same. I just did it a lot more frequently. I used it to pass time at a job that I had where I was allowed to use the internet, and basically I didn't really have much responsibility other than cleaning the place before I left. So I would sometimes use Pinterest for like 2 or 3 hours straight, and those hours went by so fast. I also used Pinterest as free advertising for my Etsy shop in the early times. Back when I didn't have very much business, I would use that for when women were looking up wedding stuff, because let's face it, that's a lot of what women use Pinterest for. So I would put it on there and hope to get traffic from that, and it worked pretty well. Number 5, do you utilize Pinterest to help boost traffic to your blog or vlog? No, I don't. I don't have a blog, and I don't use it for my vlogs. Number 6, do you pin to any community boards? No, I'm not currently a member of any community boards. Number 7, do you have any Pinterest pet peeves? Yes. You know, of course there are things like broken links are annoying all the time, but I know I don't have time to check everything that I'm going to pin and make sure that it has a solid link. You know, sometimes I get bummed out if later I go back to it and it never did, but in the moment, I'm not usually one to check unless it's something that I really, really want to know right then and there at that moment. But usually you can just Google something and you find the original link. Look, my biggest pet peeve about Pinterest, and I'm really sorry if you do this, please don't take offense to it, but just to me, this is my biggest issue. When people pronounce it Pinterest. Ugh. And if you do that, I'm not going to tell you to stop, but I'm never going to say it that way. In fact, just saying it that way just now, just ugh. Number 8, what is your favorite board to pin to? To be honest with you, my very favorite board to pin to is the one that I've labeled funny, because if I'm having a bad day or if I'm in a bad mood and I just scroll through the history of things that I've put in there, I am usually laughing. I'm like audibly laughing to myself over something I've already seen. That's just how funny some of that stuff is to me. Or it brings up memories of, you know, like when my sister or my cousin saw it or sent it to me and, you know, their reactions. So I feel like that's really good for the soul. I also really love the board Smart. And in fact, I have made it a habit when I'm on Pinterest to actually use the keywords in the search "so smart," because if someone sees something that they think is a really great tip, you know, now they're called life hacks or whatever, someone will write "this is so smart" or "so smart" underneath as the caption. That's how you find all these really great things. Number 9, what is your favorite pin that you have completed? Oh, this is so hard to say because I have been using Pinterest since, I think, 2010. It's been a really long time now. So wow, has it been that long? Maybe it was 2011. How long has it been? It's been a long time. So, in the course of that, few years, I have found so many things that I've wanted to do, and that between me and a lot of the times the help of my wonderful husband, who is so willing to make those dreams come true, I have actually done so much of what I've wanted to from Pinterest. And I also participated in Pintober this last October, and if you search in my channel for Pintober, you will find the videos of things that I've done and put together. Number 10, do you Pinterest stalk anyone? No, I do not. I do follow quite a few people that I feel like just enrich my experience in all different ways, and if there's something that I don't care to see, I make sure to unfollow the board. Just for example, I guess you could consider this also a pet peeve. I don't know why, but outfit inspiration boards are so annoying to me. I call me a jerk, but if someone's posted like 30 of those in a day, I'm going to hide that board. One or two here and there doesn't really bother me, but sometimes I'm like, you're never going to have all those items that are in that picture, and if you do, you probably already know you're going to put them together. I don't want to see it, but I could see how some people enjoy that and think that that's fun. Other people might not enjoy things that I post, so I think that that's what's kind of neat about it, is I get a little bit here and there from everyone, and there's stuff that I wouldn't even be looking up that people post about, and that way I get to have that exposure, and that's what I think is so cool about it. Number 11, do you utilize secret boards, and if so, for what? I absolutely do. My initial secret boards were for TTC stuff, baby stuff. If I saw like a picture of a nursery that I liked, I would put it in there. I don't want anybody else seeing that. For people who don't know what I'm going through, I don't need any weird comments. I don't want anybody being like, oh, are you expecting? Because then they're just going to get a mouthful from me. And I'll overshare for sure. And frankly, some of that stuff I don't really want to see when I'm going through my own Pinterest board, because sometimes it's painful, and it's nice to have it there, but I don't want it just kind of splashed all over the front of my board, and I also don't want to get, constant updates that people are repinning it. I'm super sensitive, so that's that. Number 12, have you attended a real life Pinterest party? I sadly have not. I don't really know of anybody who's done them or who has much interest in doing them, but it sounds like it could be fun to me. I don't know. Number 13, what is one thing you'd change about Pinterest if you could? To me, and I do feel like Christina and Katie both touched on this a little bit, but I really wish that the process of pinning, editing, and just overall use of the site was a little bit smoother. Number 14, what is one Pinterest tip you have? Honestly, I think that it's smart when you're sitting down with Pinterest, whether you mean to be killing time or not. I think it's smart to set an alarm on your phone so that you can get to a certain point. You think before you start doing it, how long is the longest period of time that I'm okay with just completely losing myself in this website? Because you can be really surprised just how long you sit there and how the sun is slowly setting behind you and you're just being a maniac. So I will sometimes set an alarm on my phone depending on, what the end time is. If I'm trying to do it to fall asleep and I'm just laying in bed, I'll obviously just wait till I get sleepy. But other times, if you're like, oh, I've got 20 minutes to kill today and I don't want it to turn into an hour and a half, that's something that I would definitely suggest. And number 15 is to tag 3 fellow pinners. I don't really know any of you guys that use it and watch my videos. I don't know. Who are you? Who are you? I know Kristen does because she just repinned some of my stuff. Green-eyed lady. 84? Is that it? You young and you. How about Kristen and anybody else who watches my videos and also uses Pinterest, or if you follow me on Pinterest already or any of that stuff. So please, if you follow me on Pinterest already and if you watch my videos and you saw this and you want to do the tag, please let me know in the comments that you're going to do that. Thanks again so much. Thank you, Katie, for tagging me, and everybody have a great 4th of July weekend. Bye.